Welcome to English Literature, UGC NET. Here we are going to discuss most important questions for UGC NET exam. I hope this session will be helpful for you. If you are new to our channel, please do subscribe and don't forget to like and share the video. Let's start. First question. Which prose writer argued that literature should function as a criticism of life? A. Walter Pater, B. Matthew Arnold, C. John Ruskin, D. Thomas Carlyle. Right answer is option B. Matthew Arnold. Next question. The phrase, sweetness and light, in English prose criticism is associated with A. John Stuart Mill, B. Thomas Carlyle, C. Matthew Arnold, D. Walter Savage Landor. Right answer is option C. Matthew Arnold. Next question. Thomas Carlyle's prose style is best described as A. classical and restrained, B. plain and journalistic, C. prophetic, symbolic, and rhythmic, D. minimalist and ironic. Right answer is option C. prophetic, symbolic, and rhythmic. Next question. Sartor Resartus is formally categorized as A. philosophical treatise, B. a fictional autobiography in prose, C. a political pamphlet, D. a periodical essay series. Right answer is option B. a fictional autobiography in prose. Next question. John Stuart Mill's prose is chiefly concerned with A. aesthetic pleasure, B. individual liberty and utilitarian ethics, C. medieval art and architecture, D. religious symbolism. Right answer is option B. individual liberty and utilitarian ethics. Next question. Which work is a foundational text of liberal political prose in English? A. Culture and Anarchy, B. On Liberty, C. Unto This Last, D. Heroes and Hero Worship. Right answer is option B. On Liberty. Next question. Walter Pater's prose is often associated with A. moral earnestness, B. scientific detachment, C. aestheticism and impressionism, D. political radicalism. Right answer is option C. aestheticism and impressionism. Next question. The famous dictum, art for art's sake, in English prose criticism is linked to A. Matthew Arnold, B. Thomas Carlyle, C. Walter Pater, D. John Ruskin. Right answer is option C. Walter Pater. Next question. Which non-fiction genre primarily aims at self-exploration rather than public instruction? A. political essay, B. critical essay, C. familiar essay, D. polemical prose. Right answer is option C. familiar essay. Next question. Which prose form relies heavily on retrospection and selective memory? A. diary, B. memoir, C. journalism, D. travelogue. Right answer is option B. memoir. Next question. Victorian prose often reflects anxiety about A. colonial expansion, B. industrialization and moral decay, C. classical education, D. linguistic purity. Right answer is option B. industrialization and moral decay. Next question. Which writer is known for blending art criticism with social ethics? A. Walter Pater, B. John Ruskin, C. Samuel Johnson, D. Charles Lamb. Right answer is option B. John Ruskin. Next question. The prose style marked by long periodic sentences and elevated diction is typical of A. Charles Lamb, B. Thomas de Quincey, C. Thomas Carlyle, D. George Orwell. Right answer is option C. Thomas Carlyle. Next question. Autobiographical prose differs from memoir primarily in its A. use of imagination, B. focus on public events over private life, C. comprehensive life narrative, D. fragmentary structure. Right answer is option C. comprehensive life narrative. Next question. The concept of the sage writer applies most accurately to A. Addison and Steele, B. Carlyle and Ruskin, C. Lamb and Hazlitt, D. Bacon and Montaigne. Right answer is option B. Carlyle and Ruskin. Next question. Travel writing as a prose form often combines factual narration with A. dramatic dialogue, B. mythical allegory, C. subjective impressions, D. scientific analysis. Right answer is option C. subjective impressions. Next question. Which writer's prose is marked by irony, clarity, and political commitment? A. George Orwell, B. Walter Pater, C. Thomas Carlyle, D. John Ruskin. Right answer is option A. George Orwell. Next question. The essay form allows greater freedom than treatises because it A. avoids argument entirely, B. encourages tentative exploration, C. rejects personal voice, D. follows fixed structural rules. Right answer is option B. encourages tentative exploration. Next question. Which prose genre is most concerned with persuasion through logic? A. narrative prose, B. argumentative prose, C. descriptive prose, D. reflective prose. Right answer is option B. argumentative prose. Next question. The rise of autobiographical prose reflects A. decline of individualism, B. growth of self-consciousness, C. rejection of history, D. Influence of drama. Right answer is option B. Growth of self-consciousness. Next question. Which prose form records experiences without the intention of publication? A. Memoir. B. Diary. C. Essay. D. Biography. Right answer is option B. Diary. Next question. Which statement best defines non-fictional prose? A. It excludes imagination completely. B. It prioritizes stylistic ornament over truth. C. It claims a basis in reality while using literary techniques. D. It is synonymous with journalism. Right answer is option C. It claims a basis in reality while using literary techniques. Question for you. Which Victorian prose writer criticized laissez-faire economics? A. John Ruskin. B. Matthew Arnold. C. Walter Pater. D. Samuel Johnson. Submit the right answer below in the comment box.